Hey everybody, Jay here. Welcome back to the Homestead. We're working on our wood stove install, and I just talked to Bruce at the Summersworth Stove Shop. He's a gentleman that's helped me out with the wood boiler. He's in the next county there, not too far from us. He's the one who installed our wood boiler, and now I'm asking him stove questions, and he said, the only way you're really going to get away with this is if you do top vent. Is it a top vent stove? And I said, luckily it is, and some of you, I think somebody pointed that out last video, Jay, you're better off doing the top vent than doing out the back through the wall, because that's going to be almost $600, but it may be only a few $100s worth of chimney parts just to go the single wall up, the single wall black pipe all the way up, cut a hole in, and then do the stainless steel section with the gasket there. So he was kind of walking me through it. But today what we're going to do is we're going to swap over and we're going to make this the top vent stove. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So stick around, and yeah, should be fun. First thing we're going to do here is we're just going to, this door is super tight, I would imagine, just from sitting all these years. Now again, I don't know if that's already better. I don't know if you're supposed to use PV Blaster, but we're gonna put a new rope gas or new door seal on this, clean the glass anyways. But anyways, we need to I'm gonna put some oil on these bolts here just so we can get that top vent off, hopefully with no issues. All the other bolts we haven't any trouble with. So yeah, let's go ahead. I think it's a 10 millimeter. Let's go ahead and convert this from the back draft, back chimney, whatever it is, to the back vent to the top vent. All right, folks, so let's go ahead and see what's going on inside here. Let's see if it's a 10. That's what everything else has been. And would you look at that? It's the dreaded 10 millimeter. Surprised I had it. Usually they're missing. So this stove's been sitting for a while. It hasn't been used in years. Again, it's a 2010 model year or manufacturer, so I don't know. Again, I don't know if I need to do that, but my mechanical side's just coming out, if you will. Let's see if that'll break loose. Yeah, those are really tight. Probably from all the heat, condensation. This thing sat in storage for years, so. Oh, that one came loose. Oh yes. I think we're in luck, folks. Yep. Here's one of the screws. Oh, yes. Look at that. There you have it, folks. Let's go ahead and clean that lip up here. Oh, I like it. I literally thought last video, I thought that was a cooking surface, like you'd put a pot of boiled water on. And when I called Bruce, he said that, well, Jay, if that's not a top vent stove, you're kind of SOL, and you know what SOL means. So I'm very, very happy now that we can top vent this bad Larry. I like it a lot. Even the cast is cleaning up pretty good just with that oil there. Wow, I'm super pumped. So that's cool that comes off. I'm assuming he said you could swap it if it did come off. First of all, he said look up an owner's manual, which that makes sense. Looking up an owner's manual, it's probably the best thing you can do. So we did, we found one, we downloaded it. I will say though, that PV Blast cleans up that cast pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and, still a 10 millimeter, so let's grab a 10 here. We sprayed these too. And just like that, folks. Just like that, we're in business. And there is our collar that was on the back. So again, we're gonna clean and do everything thoroughly. The last video and this video are more or less just kind of mocking up. I'm gonna read the whole owner's manual. Thank you guys for answering the questions about what I posted last video. A couple of you guys answered what the front lever is for the air. So this is open and this is closed. So thank you guys for that. I wasn't sure. I figured as much. I've seen a few wood stove videos, but again, I know boilers. I don't know wood stoves. So needless to say, I'm assuming there might be some gasket material that goes in there, but I would imagine that would be it for the most part. Well, I got a better idea. Let's go ahead and plug the back, because that's the most important part, is that we need to just plug the back of this. And again, this can be all double checked, double, triple checked before we have any fires in here. Look at that. It fits right in. It's almost like it was designed to either top vent or rear vent, if you will. So again, let's go ahead. I'll read the book again. Maybe they call for some gasket material. I don't know. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments if you've seen that before. But either way, I'm stoked. I can't really see, but come on, baby. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and tighten that back plug. There we go. Now it's in. That's been a little bit of rust or buildup, but again, this will be all triple double check. But I think put some oil. Can you guys still see? Let me see here. Just double checking. Yeah, let me put some oil on these screws here. They haven't moved in years, so. Is it a 10? Imagine that. Imagine a manufacturer that made all the same size bolt and nut. Okay, so these are loose. That's good. This part going forward, I don't know. I don't know if there's any gasket material in there. It seems like an awfully lot of play. Maybe they do that for installations. I don't know, but I really need to read the manual on this. But I'm just super excited either way to get working on it. But yeah, I think for the most part, that's it. I didn't know it converted, so that's pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and just put these bolts in. Just to, we'll get them started. Almost looks like those could use some fender washers, but again, I'll read the book. I don't know. Yeah, look at that, huh? Now we're styling. Obviously, we're going to cut our bench back, as I mentioned in previous videos, but we're going to get a lot of clearance difference running a single wall pipe up versus trying to go out the wall, and that's what Bruce said, and I thank him for that. He could have sold me anything, but he said, Jay, I'm trying to save you time, money, and aggravation, so I really do appreciate that. Now this piece, I forget where that went, but we're going to figure out where all these pieces. Looks like too. These sides come out. That's interesting. That one's more frozen than the other side, but I cannot figure out for the life of me. Let's put, well, hang on. Oh boy, now. Where is my shop vac? if my memory is correct, this should go in. And then this piece, from my research, goes right up front here. Okay, now we're making more sense. Yeah, now that makes more sense. And then this is our coal guard. Yeah, okay, now we're making sense. All right, folks. Hold on, I gotta show you something. Wow. Pretty slick, huh? Put some Christmas lights here in the shed. Anyway, sorry, I had to reshoot this outro video because we lost the other one because I filmed it in time-lapse, so you can't understand when you're talking in time-lapse. But anyways, we got the stove in, we got all the components set up. I think the next thing we're gonna do is go to Home Depot. I did some research. I think some cement board on the bottom, and then my dad's gonna bring up a layer of pavers, the same pavers we used on the outdoor boiler. That's gonna raise this about maybe 4 inches. And then I'm thinking 6 or 7 feet up, single wall black pipe out the back. I don't want to screw with the metal roof. Out the back with the T-fitting and then go up. I sent a couple people an email on the marketplace that had used wood stove chimneys. So I'm waiting for them to get back to me. So it depends on who gets back to me is what I do. But either way, I think the single wall black stove pipe, 6 feet up, I think that would look cooler, first of all. Right out through the shiplap, through a thimble, and then obviously on the back side of the shed, because the rafters go this way. Back side of the shed, it'll go up 3 feet past the roof line. So I'm tentatively thinking that's what we're gonna do. So thanks for watching, guys. Keep you updated, of course. We just have to source a chimney, so that's what we're doing. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And like I always say, we'll see you guys out in the woods.